going on, guys? Early morning, got the truck warming up. Just left the hotel room. So I may not be on YouTube stories. What I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start making clips of my day and just piecing them together and uploading them to YouTube. So this is pretty much how I start my day. I pop the hood, check the oil, check the coolant, check for any leaks, and then I warm the truck up, give it about 30 minutes. Let the temperature gauge go past 150 degrees. And sometimes I will check the tire pressure in the truck on all the tires. But today we're all good pretty much for the day. That's about it. My trailer is behind me. It's backed up somewhere. I dropped the trailer yesterday so we get the AC fits. So we got the brand new condenser on. We got the AC dryer on. And it wasn't really a simple process. I would say the tools that was needed was way more than what I paid to have the job done. Number one, we needed an impact wrench, 20 volt. Those impact wrenches go for about $150. Plus you need the bits to connect to the impact wrench to take that off. On top of the impact wrench, there were some other tools involved, some handheld tools that you needed to go with the impact wrench to kind of loosen up those bolts. Other than that, you needed the machine to vacuum the system for about an hour, and you needed the Freon machine. I don't know, well, I guess it was all one machine, and of course you needed the Freon. So I didn't know they had all that here. I knew he would change the AC condenser, but I didn't know they had the machine and everything here. I thought I was gonna go up to TA and have them charge the system, but they had it all here. So that's real good. That's real good. For future owner operators with old trucks, like mine for example, you can make it out here with not so much money. The key would be to get with a carrier that'll do all the repairs on your truck and just take it out your settlement. QC was like that in the beginning, but they started to have financial issues and they stopped kind of working on operators' trucks. So here at W&W, if you go over to that shop over there, they will take care of your truck and just take it out your settlement. You're 3 weeks in the hole anyway, so they're gonna get their money. I don't use the shop much though because I don't really have repairs that I needed done, but they did my tail lights and they gave me like a marker light over here. They gave me a marker light, and I hear the lens up there, not right here, but on top of the cab up there. I hear the lens that was broke from where I hit a bird, and they found the replacement lens and put it back on for me. So other than those lights, the only other work they did was this AC work, which it does blow icebox code, so we can go out there in the desert now and we're not sweating an oven. Plus I like to drink coffee. I don't have my coffee just yet, don't worry. We on the way to Pallet. We got to run by Pallet, get some fuel, and get that good coffee. So truck is warming up. Usually while it's warming up, that's what I forgot. I was gonna tell y'all that. Usually what I do, I go to the grocery store because I got a refrigerator in my truck, and I buy food from the grocery store, whatever I want to eat, get drinks, coffee, cream. I get all that from the grocery store. So for example, what I didn't eat from the hotel room, almost forgot it was back there, but I got some meals in here. So I can see just different meals, broccoli and rice. Got steak and potato in there. Different meals. Everybody's different. Whatever can fit in the refrigerator, I just kind of fill it up. So that's the good thing about getting a car. You can drive around bobtail to the grocery stores also, but I just find it more convenient to use a car. As far as the next repairs to get done, we are waiting on the oil line for the truck and a new coolant tank. That's the only parts we're waiting on. But the truck still starts up every single day and makes money. With the coolant tank messed up or the oil line messed up, the truck still makes money. It's a lot of y'all stopped watching the YouTube stories because it was so long. Don't worry, I don't get paid for the YouTube stories. I get paid for the YouTube videos. YouTube stories is just free. It's just something I like to do. No one gets paid for YouTube stories. That's why you see me on YouTube stories. I be arguing with other YouTubers because I don't get paid for it. So it's like just free time. But this right here though, this is good game. Yes, it's good game, and this new camera I'm using, hopefully y'all like it because I ain't never used it before. Oh, this pays. This definitely pays. We bad the car out. Gotta go park in the parking lot. It's the weekend. A lot of people go home for the weekend. Andrew ain't been home since I came out to the oil field. I did receive a rate sheet yesterday, and it did seem better. I don't know if the rate sheet is better or if the runs are longer. I would have to compare. It looks like the rate sheet appears to be better because it looks like the runs are longer. And I try to stay away from short runs unless it's towards the end of my shift. That's when I try to get them 30-mile runs in. But when I first start my shift and I'm wide awake, I just hit that coffee. Give me, we get paid mileage out here. So give me the most miles you got. Yeah, give me the most miles you got. And the oil field has changed a lot. Prior to 2020, certain companies like W&W, for example, they was only assigned like 3 wells. So you would always go to the same shipper, same receiver, and you just repeat that process. So if you drove out 200 miles from the shipper to the well, you would have to deadhead back 200 miles to that shipper. Well, that's no longer the case no more because they have these apps on the phone now, and they no longer just use one shipper. They use all the shippers in the oil field now. So if I take a load from one shipper, drive 200 miles to the well, my next load will come from whatever shipper is the closest to that well that I drove that 200 miles to. So if I went from, let's say, right here I'm in Odessa, let's say I go all the way up to Carlsbad, New Mexico, I got loaded here, drove up to Carlsbad, New Mexico, delivered. Okay, well, more than likely I'm going to get a load out of CIG right there in Carlsbad and probably take that down to Pecos. When I get to Pecos, they probably send me to Van Horn back up to Carlsbad. So that's how they're doing it now to try to eliminate as much deadhead as possible. But of course, the fuel is still going through the roof though. No, I think it just stopped around 350. Yeah, it just stopped around 350, but it ain't going down though. But let me get my food. Let me get back to the semi truck over there, and I guess I'll catch y'all when we get to the pilot. All right, temperature is still going up. Oil pressure dropping. No check engine lights. Got good air pressure, need some fuel, good voltage, 817,000 miles on the truck. Of course, we ordered that Jake brake switch. The light switch right here is already installed. It works perfect. Just clicks up, down for marker. You're in the middle to turn it off. Everything's running smooth. Need to get the dust off of it. We've been running too hard. Now that the AC work, I can get some vents now. Yeah, I ain't got the AC on right now because it's cold outside, but it does blow ice box cold. That's all that matters. So I'm finna hook to my trailer. I don't know which one of those it is. It's one of those 3. I'm a back circle around, and that way I can see which one it is. I know I dropped it back there, I just don't know which one it is. So today is Saturday, brand new start of the pay week. And hey, we finna make some money. Like I said, I'm trying a new style of video. This is not my big camera, by the way. My big camera is actually this big camera up there. Man, I can't reach it. A big camera. There you go. That's the big boy right there. I may actually sell this camera and upgrade it. This camera did a good job for the short amount of videos I shot with it, but it definitely made all of this money back. But it's time for an upgrade. If I upgrade it, the only problem with this camera is the autofocus. That's the only problem with this camera. Not with this camera, but just with GH5s in general, is the autofocus. So, yep. Like I said, we're finna head over to the Pilot. We got to get that coffee, man. We got to get the coffee. Andrew is cranky. You know, I need my coffee, man. I cannot go without the coffee. I need the coffee to think. I gotta think. Think about how we gonna get this money today, man. We gotta stay focused. Speaking of staying focused, how do I keep track of my oil changes? So up here, I'll show you. That was the first oil change. That's when we was at the Lowe's. That was the second oil change. That was March the 9th. So we do about 10,000 to 15 miles. No, my fault. 10,000 to 15,000 miles per oil change. And when we do the oil change, we change all the filters, including the air filter. That is going to be part of the routine now. I didn't know that they changed the air filters also with my oil change as an option. It costs, you know, you got to pay for the filters, but that's it. Well, then again, you got to pay for all the filters. So all together, oil change, primary filter, secondary filter, oil filter, and air filter, I pay about $430 up there. Plus grease. I grease the truck too. It's about $430 up there at Beeline in Odessa, Texas. So that's to do all my oil changes. They do a great job. I've been using them ever since I've been in the oil field. I wouldn't really pick nobody else. They always done a good job. I like their service, get me in and out. They work hard, so definitely recommend them. You know, if you're a new owner operator out here in the oil field, I would definitely tell you to at least take your truck by Beeline every 2 weeks and at least get it greased for $30, unless, you know, you got a grease gun and grease and you want to just get under there and grease your whole truck. You know, that's going to be time consuming though, but it can definitely be done. All right, we made it to the well. I'm off out to the shipper, first load of the day. Who in the world is that back here? What my man got going on? I see you peeking around the corner, man. Oh, you got flashing lights and stuff? What's up with that? I see you looking. Anyways, first load of the day. Waiting for the guy up top to open up the trailer doors. That's their job up there. We just pull up underneath the rack and then open the boxes for us. When we come back out, come on this side of the exit and then close the boxes. These particular trailers right here, I'm not sure how they open them. I think they pull this handle and like roll it back. I'm not sure. I never paid attention to them. We out here is actually looking like it's a pretty long line, as y'all can see off to the corner right there. Kind of see some trucks over there, so it's probably gonna be about a 2-hour wait. Judging by how long the line is to come inside versus going out. Wait a minute, there we go. Not too many trucks behind me, but it's almost no trucks going out, so it's definitely a long line. They probably got one silo open or something. But we did get the coffee. We met a subscriber at the Pilot. Of course, we got a slice of pizza. I really don't care too much for the pizza at Pilot. It's not like you know, like a Papa John's, Domino's or nothing. I mean, it's not nasty. It's just not. It's like it don't have the flavor I'm necessarily looking for. But I'll still eat it though, you know. I definitely still eat it. It's fresh, definitely fresh. It's just not my type of ingredients. But I only ate the pepperoni pizzas. I ain't had the other kind. So. Of course, like always, they only got one silo open. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's the only silo open over there too. Silo number 7. That's the one we're going to where he just came out of. And as y'all can see, it's a pretty long line. I never understand why it seems like a waste of money. Why build this many silos and they only use one silo? It just makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. No sense. I just don't get it. I don't think I ever seen a day where every silo was open. I think the only facility that opens all silos is what facility is that? Is it Hot Crush? Yeah, I think it's Hot Crush. I think they're the only ones that use all the silos. They don't be having no lines over at Hot Crush. You going in and out of there every time. Well, can't do nothing but wait in line. Enjoy this little pizza over here. This good coffee. And maybe we can get a 2-hour break in, even though we just started our clock. See how that goes. So we moved up a little bit. They decided to open a second silo, but it does me no good. It ain't like I can go into it. I kind of don't like when they do that, because it's like the people that's already been waiting in line for a long amount of time, like all these guys right here, we've already been here waiting in line. They take the very back of the line, open up a second silo. These guys just drove up and they finna like get loaded. They probably gonna deliver. By the time I get loaded, they probably gonna be already delivered and on their way back. They may actually make it back here by the time I actually get loaded. Like this dude right here, he probably just got here 5 minutes ago. So, anyways, I know Halliburton, they just pulled in like 2 minutes ago. He almost about to get loaded. But, what are you gonna do? Can't do nothing but sit here and wait. If I had a 1999 older truck, wouldn't even be complaining. Law book wouldn't even start until after I got loaded. Well, I do not have a 99 and older truck. Calm down.